I was sex trafficked. I stopped because I found out that I was pregnant then. Had a miscarriage. And that's when I finally was like, I'm ready to change my life. I need a program that's gonna help me become better. I don't need a step-down program. I'm gonna feel tempted to, run away and go back to being sex trafficked. And they was like, well, we can send you to Wellspring. And I was like, well, let's see if it works. Well, before I got to Wellspring, I would say a delinquent. I was sex trafficked. I went through a whole bunch before I got to Wellspring. I ran away from a foster home because I didn't like it. So I went back to the street. Well, when I first walked through the door, it was a different setting. It was more like home. I got to Wellspring. They treated me like family right through the door. It built my confidence back because being sex trafficked makes you feel dirty and less of yourself. They taught me how to basically, overcome depression. I was real depressed and just in my shell. I walked out of here a new person, happy, just, ready to start life, have my last little teenage years, back and, just grow into a rose out of concrete, as I would call it.
When I hear the phrase, stand by me, what I love about it is that it's not a hand-me-down. It's not this pedestal that anyone gets to be on and say, oh, this is what I'm doing for these people. It is truly a partnership. It is a walking alongside. It is an opportunity for me as the mentor, hopefully, to share with Aaliyah things that I had to learn the hard way. Hopefully things that would maybe keep her from having to learn it in the hard way I had to learn it. And it's also me getting to learn from her. It's the things that she's gonna teach me. It's the ways we're both gonna learn from each other about life, about womanhood, about all of the things that make each of us, uniquely who we are. So I love the idea that mentoring is about standing by someone. And I love that language too, just because I have so much honor and admiration and respect for the girls and women that are survivors, that are graduates of Wellspring's program, that are currently participating, because they are smart. They have goals and dreams and purpose. They don't need us to be looking down on them about anything. If anything, I found there were a lot more times that I had a lot to learn from them, even more than it was that I was there to teach them a bunch of things. So I think it's good for us to think about it in a communal sense. We stand together, we walk beside each other.
The whole program just pushes you to do better. Everybody wants you to do better. Nobody wants you to fail. After you become a survivor, your life doesn't end. Just, go with the flow of life, but just don't go with the bad flow of life.
I think we're all busy. We all have different things going on in our schedules, different commitments. And one of the things I love about Wellspring is there are a lot of ways to plug in. I would say to anyone that you're hearing these stories, you're seeing the brilliance of these girls and women, you want to be inspired by them, you want to be able to give to support them in whatever way that you can, to stand by them. There's always a way. There's always a way that you can find that works for your schedule, that can help the organization, that can help the young girls and women. That's why I volunteered, because I loved getting to know them, because I loved getting to be with them. So it can be a one thing that you can say, here's my one thing I can do. and do that. You will be surprised how far that one thing might go to helping a young girl or woman. You'd be surprised how far that one thing will change you and make you better too.
To the people that I never met that helped within this program, I want to say thank you for everything. If it wasn't for you guys, I don't know where I'd be if you guys didn't do the things that you did for us. To have somebody come into my life 5 years ago and basically be here, you know? Even though our mentorship was supposed to last a year, it's gonna last eternity.
Forever.
Yes.
I'm so proud of you. One of the things that we've always talked about and that is very consistent with you is when you decide you're going to do something, you do it. Mm-hmm. And you are very connected inside of yourself to know what it is you want out of your life. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that is going to carry you so many places in your career as a mom, like that you're in tune inside yourself. What is it that I want? Is this right to me? Does this feel good or not good to me? What are the decisions I need to make to get down that road? Mm-hmm. You have always had that strong inner compass. Yes. And I know that it's going to carry you far. And it has been and will continue to be an honor to me to be in your life.
It is a relationship that I will always cherish. So.
Me too.